Hey guys, in this video, you're gonna watch an interaction between me and someone else, and it's all about breaking down how the thoughts and the words that your parents either spoke to you when you were young or the actions that they took. Like maybe they gave you up for adoption, maybe they let another family member take care of you. How those kind of the words that they said and the actions that they took at a young age, and how it can impact your dating life when you're older. So we're going to get an understanding and a basis foundation of what your starting point is, and then Spirit's going to walk you through 3 different areas that you need to work on so that you can be an empowered adult right here, right now, to get the dating life that you want. So the first thing they walk you through is becoming aware of the thoughts that they said or the actions that they took that's impacting you now, and then what to do about that, because you can absolutely create a new reality for yourself. And then what does physical pain mean in your body? Do you get a headache when you hang out with someone? Do you feel drained after you hang out with them? Do you get ants running up and down your legs? What do you do with the physical pain that your body gives you? And then lastly was a common kind of disempowered belief system of I don't know. So what happens when you have parents who either said mean things or unintentional things that were meant as a joke but had a big impact on you? It can give someone, but I don't know how to date. My parents didn't stay married. I never had a father figure, so I don't know what it's like to be in a healthy relationship with a male. If you ever have any kind of thought of, I don't know how to have a relationship because of my parents, Spirit's going to walk you through that one too. Um, so I want to let you know the meditation that Spirit mentions in the video is the empowerment meditation. I'll link to it in the description. And the book that they mentioned, I will also link to that in the description for you to find it if those resonated with you and if you would like that as well. So I hope you enjoy the little clip from the session with a client. And the quickest way to get in contact with me on the phone is to book a power hour, kellylunt.com/power hour with Spirit. I will also link to that in the description for you. And I will do my best to put a link in the upper right hand corner for you guys as well. So I hope this helps you to go out there and get the dating life that you would like. And if you need more help in this support, book a power hour with me so that you can start getting dates in so that you can get your love life flowing again. Love you guys. Hope this helps. You need to let him go. You need to let him go. He wasn't good to you at the time. He wasn't good to you at the time. Why, if you've eaten an apple that's rotten and has worms in it, why go back and take another bite? Because, we hope that's given you a little bit of clarity already.
Yes.
What's preventing from you enjoying the new is that there's a little bit of a disbelief of, it's something like, who could love me? So we need to help clear up that energy. And there's a little bit of your age. You're thinking that your age is a deterrent, which it's not. We have to clean up those 2 energies so that you can allow in the ripe, crisp, new apple.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so the disbelief that someone could love you, it does stem from your father and your childhood. So it's about to get really deep between us right now.
Okay.
Go ahead and just know that you're safe right now. You're very aware. You're so safe. We're here with you. Kelly's a little sweetheart. What were the things that your father said to you when you were younger? And to kind of jog your memory, some of the stuff that Kelly's father told her when she was younger was, wow, you better hope that you get a very beautiful body for a man to want to put up with that personality. As Kelly got older, Kelly would come and excitedly share a story with her dad, and her dad would just say, wow, you better be really glad, lucky, and happy that you have a body like that, because you're going to need to marry a rich man. You can't make it on your own. pretty much calling her, you're stupid, you need a man to take care of you. That gave Kelly a disbelief of, I can't earn money on my own. The first 10 years of her life after college, the girl struggled making money. She overcame those, replaced those old thoughts with the new ones, and now she's making plenty of money. She's making more than her dad ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the process and the value of sometimes going back and uncovering what were some of the things your parents told you so that you can just become aware of what created your belief system so that
Yes.
you, okay. So talk to us. What were some of the things that your father said to you?
I do not recall my father, but my mother, my grandmother.
Okay.
She was very critical of my whole person, how I looked, how I behaved, how I did things. And yes, she used that reverse psychology of, oh, you are too skinny, so you can eat more. You are too bitter, so you have to be more sweet. Because with that attitude,
For your
you know.
grandma, that Kelly has a meditation on her website. It's called Empath. It
Mm-hmm.
has a yellow background.
Okay.
That one will really help you. It calls all of your energy back to you, and it releases all others' energies.
Okay.
That will wipe out the issue with your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not the main energetic thing holding you back right now, just to be blunt.
Mm-hmm.
There is a little bit of cleaning up. That meditation will completely wipe that out for you, we promise.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Perfect.
Dive into us about your mom and your dad. Was dad not in the picture? Why don't you remember him? Talk to us about mom and dad.
Because my grandma decided to raise me. She convinced my mom and my dad that she was the better option to raise me.
Okay.
And
How old were you?
I was 6 months old.
Okay.
So my dad, he didn't live at the house. It was my grandmother's, my dad's mother, the one that raised me. So my dad wasn't living at the house, and he had other. He was already redoing his life with another family. So he was like only visiting me, not
Okay, so
the.
there's two things right there that we can already energetically pick up on. One,
Mm-hmm,
my dad gave me up. If my dad, we're gonna get you bought a mini read,
mm-hmm.
so we kind of just gotta dive in. We don't get to sugarcoat it.
Okay, no
My dad
problem.
abandoned me. My dad gave me up. If
Mm-hmm,
my dad can't love me, if my father didn't love me, why would another man love me? Did you feel that little bit of relief that you felt in your chest?
yes.
That's what, when you go back and you undig those thought patterns, you'll
Mm-hmm,
feel that relief. And this is
yeah.
where you're going to want to spend time every day, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes tending to yourself.
Mm-hmm,
Okay, what part of me, is there anything else from dad that we learned about how we view ourselves, about how we learn our lives? Body, I'm listening to you now. In the beginning, the first couple days, maybe even up to the first week, your body may not
mm-hmm.
talk to you. It's like a brand new relationship, and you've been ignoring it for how many years? How old are you?
42.
The 42 years. You may have to spend a week or two to, hey, body, I just want to let you know I've set aside, look, I set a timer, 5 minutes. I just want to connect with you. And all you do in that meantime is breathe. Breathe in,
Mm-hmm,
breathe out. Focus on the feeling of your breath. Breathe in. Focus on the feeling of your breath expanding. Breathe out. Focus on the feeling of your lungs deflating. And just for that 5 minutes, you really try to draw your attention to your body. You can focus on your lungs inflating, deflating. And then you want to scan your body, either with your mind's eye and go, is there anywhere in my body that hurts, that wants to speak to me right now?
mm-hmm.
Is there, oh, I have a little pain in my shoulder. Okay, what are you trying to tell me? Because here's an example. Kelly had a gentleman who was taking her to the movies, and as soon as he opened the door, walked in, they were getting ready to go out, Kelly got a pounding headache in her head, and she just thought, what an inconvenient time, a headache right when I'm about to go out on a date. And while he was in the bathroom, she just got quiet, took 3 breaths, and said, headache. What she already had the established relationship with her body. It might take you 2 to 3 weeks to get this fast, but she went, headache, what are you trying to tell me? You came out of nowhere. You came in right when he came in. What are you trying to tell me? And her body literally said, we don't want you thinking he's the one because he's not. We don't want you getting head over heels for him because he's not the one. He's just supposed to be a friend. So her body, because Kelly didn't have the relationship to hear that in the moment, gave her a headache to kind of ruin the experience, so she didn't get the opportunity to thought. You see how that works?
Okay, got it.
So your body is always trying to talk to you. If you're not going to listen to and say, hey, what are you trying to tell me? It's going to give you a headache. It's going to give you a fear. It's going to, okay, you got that. So Kelly went, oh shit, is this what my spirit guides were talking about develop the relationship with my body, because my body, my intuition knows. So now in the moment she's like, oh, I just got a stomach ache, what's going on? Oh, you don't want to hang out with my friend longer than an hour? Okay, there were some times where Kelly, she'd set a little timer, she'd hear the timer. Her human side was, why is my body saying that? Right after the hour point, her friend downward spiraled and just went on like completely venting and bitching and ranting. And Kelly did not know how to gracefully get out of there. After listening to her for an hour talk about her horrible relationship, Kelly felt completely crappy after she went home with the headache and all of this. And she went home and she hugged her body. And she went, I am so sorry for not listening to you. You told me the first hour was great. You told me to just wrap it up in an hour and I didn't listen. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm never doing that to you again.
Oh, wow.
So we want to give you permission to play with it as you develop this relationship with yourself. Because what this is going to do, that meditation is going to separate other people's energies completely out of yours. And it's going to really activate your connection to you. After you do that, you're going to awaken to your emotions, what you want. So you do things that positively uplift you without worrying about others. Understand?
Perfect. Yes, understood.
You're going to love the meditation. But after the meditation, you want it every day, 2 to 5 minutes. Hey, body, how are you feeling today? I've said that this is time to connect with you. If nothing comes up, just say, it's okay, body. I get why you're not talking to me. I'm 40-something years old, and we're just now getting it. But hey, I'm here for you. We're going to check in tomorrow. In time, your body will start talking to you. You'll get the headaches, and then you'll uncover what the headaches mean. You'll get to a point where Kelly's now in the moment of, okay, body, you want to hang out with them? Yes or no? No? Okay. She doesn't let it get to the point of a headache anymore. Okay, you got that. Okay. From there, if there is a trauma energy stored in your body, and your body tells you about it, if you have the time, explore it. Hey, oh yeah, so dad abandoned you? How does that feel? Allow yourself to fully feel the emotion. If you want a book to read about this, it would be Teal Swan, The Completion Process. Her book is written for people who are in the thick of trauma and who for the first time are just discovering how to process trauma. You already know a lot of it, but it will be a good reminder. So you don't need the book. If we have to give you one, we would say that the meditation is really going to help. The book is if you just want a little help for how to talk to your body. Okay, so meditation, spend 3 to 5 minutes every day. Some days, if it's a trauma, you just tell your body, hey, today I only set aside 5 minutes, but this Saturday I've set aside an hour for us to integrate. Make sense for all of that?
Yes, absolutely.
Because in time, we're able to pinpoint it pretty easily for you. It's going to take you a little bit of time to be able to do it as quickly as we are for you. But that was one thing that we uncovered from your dad. My dad didn't love me, who would love me? You then get the opportunity every day. Body, I know we've been carrying that thought for like 40-something years. But you know what? I love you. And hug yourself, rub yourself like, I love you. And that's just a thought. You know what? We don't understand why. We don't know why. Dad did what he thought was best. But this is how we're reflection, and this is what the meditation is going to help you with. This has no reflection on what we are going to attract in the future, because we are calling in a loving man, a man who's positively uplifting, and we're going to shift. We're going to grow. I'm going to become an even better woman who can communicate her needs easier, who can communicate her feelings easier. But there's a loving man out there where it feels positively uplifting. So that's going to be like energetic emotional work that you will have to do. Okay, you got that. So the second thing we heard from your father was grandma was your dad's mom. Dad knew what kind of woman she was, yet he put you in her care. Not only did my dad not want me, he knew the kind of woman she was, and he put me in her care. He set me up for the, if you'll go with the word, he gave me up and put me in an environment to deal with that bitterness, that anger, that abuse.
Yes.
So do you see how in the beginning, when you went to your grandma, you've already cleared up and cleaned up a lot of that energy. You've done the forgiveness exercises. You've done we don't know exactly what you've done, but there's a lot of different ways to do it. But you've cleaned up the energy around forgiving your grandma for the abuse. Make sense?
Yes. Yes, I have.
So that's why it's now. So the good news of that is you know how to do it. You just need a direction and guidance to recognize that it's now the relationship with you and your father that you're cleaning up.
Okay.
Okay, because so that's the first two things that you're going to have to spend time cleaning up. Understand?
Yes, understand.
The third one that we've picked up based on what you've said so far is, well, I don't know how to have a relationship with a man. My father wasn't there, so I don't know how to do it. I don't have an example. I don't know how men and women are supposed to treat each other because mine just left me. So I don't know how to be in a relationship. I don't know how to receive from men. Make sense?
Yes.
So all it is awareness. Whoa, I didn't realize I was walking around with this belief system, because that's all it is. Your thoughts create your belief system. Your belief system is what creates your reality. Becoming aware of the belief system, a thought that's been thought so many times that it's literally just the way you view the world, that's your work from here going forward. And Kelly's going to have a YouTube video. If you're not following her on YouTube, she's in the process of editing one right now. You're not going to think it's going to apply to you, but it will. It's called, she's going to title it something like Outgrowing Your Parents for Unlimited Money and Love. It's going to be titled something like that. Watch that, because we're channeling for someone and you'll get energetic shifts from it. Situation was different. That person was going through, literally unlimited money, literally buying her dream house, but you'll hear the process of outgrowing your parents. And she'll get it out in the next week, 2 weeks at max, probably next week sometime. But for the third one, that's where you have to start saying, I know a lot of things. I'm a smart woman. Remind yourself of 2, 3, 5 things that you learned on your own. I learned emotional growth. I learned how to do this. I learned how to make money. I make more than minimum wage. I taught myself that. I know how to turn the water faucet on. I know how to turn the light switch on. I know how to start a car. I know how to put gas in a car. I know how to get an oil change done on my car. I know that my tires on my car need to be checked, and I have the people who do my oil check it. I know. Literally 60 seconds a day. So you have 3 things that you got to clean the energy up on. As you develop the relationship with your body more, you'll uncover the other belief systems around your dad that's blocking the love. Okay. We also want to give the homework of 60 seconds a day. Remind yourself of stuff you know. 60 seconds a day after 21 days, your confidence is going to skyrocket. I know how to get dressed. Start with very simple things. I know how to get dressed. I know how to comb my hair. I know how to take a shower. I know how to buy soap that I like. I know how to pay my bills. I know how to drive. I know how to turn a car on. I know how to lock the doors in my car. It might get to a point where it feels silly, but if you do it 60 seconds a day after 21 days, you're going to be a completely different, far more confident woman. And then you're in the energy of I know.
And then you could be in the place of, yeah, so I didn't get the example growing up of my dad and my mom in a healthy relationship. But I know how to, I know how to do this. So, all right, universe, I'm ready for a beautiful husband, boyfriend, whatever you're trying to manifest in. I'm ready for something that feels this way, that feels that way, that feels positively uplifting. It's ease. The communication is good. I feel comfortable expressing my feelings to him. I feel like we're teammates, like he's got my back. That's coming into me because I know how this manifestation thing works, and I've manifested before. I don't know how it's coming in, but I know it's coming in. What do I need to learn? What do I need to learn? Do I need to read a book? Guide me. Sometimes you'll get a book dropped in your lap. Sometimes you'll get the stuff that we've shared. Sometimes you'll get, you'll find a video of a couple who's super in love just so that you go, oh, that's right. It's possible.
Guys, I hope that clip helped you of a session I had with a client to help you kind of break free from patterns from when you were a child so that you can go and create the reality that you want. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you liked it, share it if you think someone else could benefit from it, and definitely hit me in the comments below. Let me know how it impacted you. Let me know how it helped you. Let me know if you have any further questions from it. And I will link at end screens and in the description to the meditation spirit message mentioned, the book spirit mentioned, and I will also put a link if you'd like to book a power with me so that you can get out there and stop living from the shackles of your past, so you can get out there and start dating and enjoying an awesome, affectionate, loving relationship. That would be a power hour, kellylunt.com/power hour with Kelly Lunt. Love you guys. Bye.